Multiplying and dividing decimals. If you know how to multiply integers, then you can multiply decimals. Just follow these few steps. Step 1. Ignore the decimal points. Step 2. Multiply the numbers using the same rules as integers. And step 3. Count the total number of digits to the right of the decimal point. Put that many digits to the right of the decimal point in your answer. In the problem below, notice that there are 2 digits to the right of the decimal point in the first number. The total number of digits to the right of the decimal points in the problem, i.e. in the factors, tell us how many digits should be to the right of the decimal point in the product, or answer. Since there's 2 digits to the right of the decimal point in the factors up here, there should be 2 digits to the right of the decimal point in the product. Let's try multiplying 23.2 and 4. First, set up the problem vertically. As you may have noticed, you don't have to line up the decimal points, right? Because 4 would really be 4.0. You don't have to. You ignore the decimal points and you just multiply them together using regular multiplication rules. You get 928. But we're not done. All right. Finally, count the decimal places in the original problem. So you can see of these numbers, there's only 1 digit to the right of a decimal. So therefore, we start at the right and we move to the left 1 and put our decimal. The product is 92.8. All right. First problem, 14.512 times 21. So we're just going to multiply, ignoring the decimal. 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 5 is 5, 1 times 4 is 4, 1 times 1 is 1. Put a 0, keep going. 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 5 is 10, so put the 0 there, put the 1 up here. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9, 2 times 1 is 2. All right, now we add them. 2 plus 0 is 2, 1 plus 4 is 5, 5 plus 2 is 7, 4 plus 0 is 4, 1 plus 9 is 10, carry the 1, 1 plus 2 is 3. Finally, we have 3 numbers to the right of a decimal in the total problem. So we start here, we go 1, 2, 3. The answer is 304.752. All right, next. Okay. 8.31 times 8. 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 3 is 24. Carry the 2. 8 times 8 is 64, 65, 66. And there's 2 numbers to the right of a decimal, so we put our decimal right here, 2 spots from the right. 66.48. 7.0045 times 5. Okay, 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 4 is 20. 21, 22. Carry the 2. 5 times 0 is 0, plus 2 is 2. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 7 is 35. And then 4 numbers to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. The answer is 35.0225. 3.214 times 14. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. 0, keep going. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3 is 3. Add them together. 6, 9, 9, 4, 4. Then we add 3 numbers to the right of the decimal. The answer is 44.996. And there you have it, all of the answers. To divide decimals by whole numbers, we're first going to use long division, and then we're just going to bring the decimal up. So just straight up into the quotient. Here's an example. 12.45 divided by 5. First, we're going to set it up like we would any long division problem. You do the division completely ignoring the decimal, and then at the very end, you just bring the decimal up vertically, straight up. A power of 10 refers to numbers that can be written as 10 to the a power, where a is a positive integer exponent. The most commonly used powers of 10 are 10, 100, which is 10 to the second power, and 1,000, which is 10 to the third power. There's a unique property that all decimals have when being multiplied or divided by some power of 10. When you multiply any rational number by 10, it now has a factor of 10. The opposite happens when you divide by 10. You remove a factor of 10 from the number. With decimals, the ultimate effect is that the decimal point moves left or right depending on the operation. The place values the decimal moves depends on the number of zeros in the power of 10 being used. For example, let's multiply 4.28 by 10. When you multiply, the original number will get larger by definition. In the case above, we are multiplying by 10, so the decimal point will move one place to the right. 4.28 times 10 is going to be 42.8. That decimal just moves one spot over. In the case below, we are dividing by another power of 10, 100. When you divide, the original number will get smaller, by definition. In the case above, we are dividing by 100, so the decimal point will move 2 digits to the left. So 567.4 is going to become 5.674.